On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC, between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
The 1st down carry for Conner. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
Shotgun handoff to Conner. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Cardinals 1st down.
Conner runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Conner touchdown. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 8, ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, check mega. Strike. Strike. Hut, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Blue, step ultra. Ultra. Striker. Check striker. Set.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First down throw, here's Love. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Go. Smash. Smash. Ready?
Running on first here with Jacobs. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Quick throw out wide by Love. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Black shot. Smash. Red. Claws red. Steel. Black. Set.
Love on 3rd and short. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag go down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Come on, set. 10 black. Hey, check mega. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of one here. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red
Here
zone.
we go. Hey, cross steel. 33. Yellow. Next. Hut.
Back to the air. Love. Throw is caught. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Shovel pass complete. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you're going to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1 for 1.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. It's the connection to James Conner. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. They're down to their final one in this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready. Blast it. 60 red. 60 red.
Man in motion here.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Love now, off the play action. This is on target to Christian Watson. 30! Gets the 10! It's a Green Bay touchdown! The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Haversick for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. He managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those.
Oh, it's an interception! And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. This is Jacobs running left. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go next. Blue striker. Black. Strike. Check. Strike. Command.
Love from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Line. Ultra. Go ultra. Mega. Hut.
3rd and long. Here's Love. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. He He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He takes this in on his side of midfield, and he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Murray on third down. He's got McBride complete. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down.
And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. On the move, headed right. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
On second down, a run with Connor. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. Strength, the agility. Not that they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Back to throw, Murray. This one's caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a James Conner touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
6, mega. 60 red. 6, strike. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Ooh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Here we go. 10 flat. Shot. 17. Check, Hunt.
From the pistol, here's Love. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
They'll run, Jacobs. He runs it across, touchdown! The Packers get some late points and the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Point after is up and good from Haverson. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Injury stoppage here, Brock, and the player in question is Tucker Kraft. The athletic training staff headed out to take a look. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And this one is launched downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by HITTAZ. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Let's go. Ready.
Play fake, it's Love. On target to Musgrave. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Let's go now. Ready.
Running right, here's Jacobs. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready. Steal. Black. Smash. Red. Ultra. Go ultra. Hey, go Fury. Set.
Love looking to pass. Caught outside, beyond the marker. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st. Now Lucas Haversick to try this field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. The kick by Haversick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Got his man, that's Zay Jones. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10, Murray. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Oh, brother, it's another interception at the 20. There he goes, pick 6, touchdown Green Bay. Well, you know this firsthand, partner. You get hit making a throw, you know this is a possibility. And that crowd cheer then confirmed it for him as he got off the ground, picked off, and in this case, taken back for 6 as well.
Yeah, I hated that sound.
I know.
Not only are the pads crunching me, but that crowd telling you it is going the other way. That's what you got to do to these quarterbacks in this league. You got to hit them, you got to harass them, and mistakes will follow.
And the Packers are able to recover the kick. Well, I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL and college.
Yep.
Yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out, we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, I felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Down, check Fury. Yellow, 40, stripe. Check stripe.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
A gain of 14.
Blue, 32.
First down.
Check, huh?
Love out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready, set.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Loss of 2 yards. And it's
Red, yellow, Edo, blue. Red, cycle, white. Hey, go Fury. Check, smash, set.
Throwing, it's Love. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Extra point added on by Haverson. And the Packers make it a 24-point ball game.
Cardinals 14.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Omaha.
Connor gets it here to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Catch is made down the right sideline. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like...
Brought in inside the 20. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
39 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Give right side to Connor. He dodged the tackle. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one. That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to run it with Connor. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They'll go, Connor. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line, and he's going to head off after a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses. In a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Ready?
To the air with Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Yellow, 43. Hut.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
That's played at the 43. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Connor here from the gun. He's still going at the 30. Here he goes again. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a James Conner touchdown. Murray's going to throw for it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Black shot. Here we go. Black, 95. Ultra. Mega.
Love from the gun. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Actually, Kate.
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, check mega. Let's go now. Ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Set, ready. 10.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Set. 45. White. Set.
Going run again with Jacobs. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Yes, check view. Hut, hut. Hut.
Love on 3rd and short. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Gets him on the in route. And some excellent work to drive the ball all the way up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Cardinals
Murray here on 1st down. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
a loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 39-yard line.
Kyler throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, keep the quarterback's numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
Swim.
Desperation time here. He's got McBride complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. That throw behind his intended target.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Kendrick gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
This make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready, break.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Green jack. Ready. Smash, ran. Hey, go Fury. Strike.
Shotgun now for Love. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Back to where they started as the play picks up 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Set, cut. Yellow, cut.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Down. Set, cut.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Packers up by 8. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready. 6. Mega. Black. 95.
He sent a man in motion.
Ready.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. I spy a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15.
Here we go. Hey, green. 52 blue. Cut, cut.
Running it after the penalty. They get 4 of those penalty yards back. Still behind the sticks, though. 2nd and 11. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Let's go. Ready.
To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's tackled for a short gain. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Blue strike. Black shot. 53.
Motioning Watson left. Looking to throw. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after is up and good from Haverson. And the Packers lead by 15 now.
Cardinals 30.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Play action now, Murray. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. He's got it, that's McBride. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
And the Cardinals
Throwing again, Murray. That's complete to Wilson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Trying to run it in, Connor. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. They're going to throw out of the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down, yellow, blue, 32.
They go counter, it's Jacobs. They're not getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
It's a game of 11.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Steal, check, steal. Ready, hut.
They stick with Jacobs. Shoves one away. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
It's a game of 20.
Here we go. 60 red. 60
Tight end in motion now.
Set, go.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and